A new question tonight about millions of dollars in cocaine busts made by Dallas police this year. Only the drugs turned out not to be drugs at all.
News 8 has learned that more than a dozen individuals have been jailed for allegedly trying to sell what police now know to be sheetrock.
News 8's Brett Shipp joins us now with more as News 8 investigates.
John and Gloria, News 8 has learned of yet another case tonight, this time involving methamphetamine or speed, which again turns out to be mostly sheetrock or some other counterfeit substance. Now, two Dallas defense attorneys are claiming their clients, among others, are victims of either a dirty informant or perhaps even dirty cops. 36-year-old Luis Vega was working as a mechanic in an auto repair shop when Dallas police arrested him last August for allegedly trying to sell them $1 million in cocaine. Cocaine that supposedly he had left in a duffel bag lying on the seat of an unlocked and junked car.
Me preguntó la mujer policía y me dijo, ¿tienes hijos?
I still didn't know what was going on. I didn't see them take anything out or anything. I didn't see anything. That is how I went to jail, not knowing anything, and that is how I came out.
From the beginning, Vega's attorney suspected something was wrong with the case.
So I'm thinking, he just doesn't fit the profile, doesn't have the kind of house, doesn't live, expensively, doesn't drive expensive cars, just something wasn't right.
Vega sat in jail for 2 months, maintaining his innocence, while his attorney got an order to get the drugs tested. All of it turned out to be not cocaine, but sheetrock. Barbary says Vega also took and passed a polygraph test.
And the polygraph examiner looked at me and said, this sounds vaguely familiar. I've seen these set of facts before. So we did a little investigation, and I found out about Tony. And then I started looking into this further and discovered there were even more cases.
Attorney Tony Wright was representing another mechanic at a different shop. Jesus Mejia, arrested in May for allegedly trying to sell $500,000 in cocaine, which again turned out to be mostly sheetrock. What's more, Mejia was supposedly trying to sell the fake drugs to an informant on credit. And he's selling sheetrock on credit?
On credit.
Does that make sense to you?
Only if you want to die quickly. They come back and kill you.
Yvonne Gwynn, the owner of another auto repair shop, was also accused of selling fake cocaine on credit to police. The coke was allegedly found hidden in the seat of this car parked in her shop for repairs. Like the others, she too says she was never told why she was being arrested.
And you're going to be locked up in jail for the rest of your life. I said, sir, I don't know what you're talking about. And he said, you find out.
Gwynn sat in jail for 2 months until it was discovered the drugs in her case were again mostly sheetrock. Today, she says her business is ruined and she's going broke trying to pay an attorney to fight her case.
Only I know I'm innocent, 100%, and I go fight for my rights. An American citizen from this country. And I want my record clean. It's hurting me. I'm innocent 100%, and I will fight for my rights.
News 8 has learned of a total of 13 major drug trafficking cases in Dallas this past year, which now involve sheetrock rather than cocaine or speed. All are Hispanic, all speak poor or little English. All are being arrested by the same 3 or 4 police officers, and all are being connected to some of the biggest drug deals in Dallas history. Both Barbary and Wright say they believe these cases go beyond coincidence.
And it doesn't pass the smell test. There absolutely has to be either a lying CI that knows he's lying or dirty police officers. One of the two.
I don't know if we're talking about bad police officers. I don't know if we're talking about bad confidential informants or both. Something's not right.